We back, homies and honeys, with some more metaphor ReFantazio. So it seems like we just got access to our first real dungeon, but we are going to explore the town and see what we can find. Yeah, I know I was worrying about it. It won't solve anything, but I can't stop thinking about Greece. Greece. Every time I see Marie's room or Fabine's face, I just can't shake the guilt. Yeah, I feel the same way. I admit I'm relieved to hear you say it. We were only beside him a short time, but we risked our lives together. What we learned was invaluable. Knowing that risk, he still became our ally. He still took us under his wing. Perhaps I saw something of my late father in him. He was a man who put family first and country a close second. Though they looked nothing alike. Still, I mustn't dwell on it. Chris would want us to focus on what's ahead, and he would be right. Cool. Alright. Oh, you got like a quest or something? Mostardi man.
Can't see a single good option here.
Oh, what shall I do? I cannot buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs. Medicine? Is it that expensive? Yes, it is, or to put more accurately, it costs more than what a Mastari in the city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on that medicine. My heart aches to see her racked by a cough. What if I buy it?
Yeah.
Our mission is still top by priority, but it shouldn't take up too much of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out.
You there?
What? Don't be ridiculous. We Mustari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elder even more. I've heard that all Elder are at anathema to the Sanctist. The medicine can be purchased at the church, but I doubt they'll do business with you. What medicine is it? Well, it's a respiratory medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at St. Famous Church.
Too much trouble.
I am hesitant to get my hopes up, but you should somehow obtain it. Please bring it to me. Okay. St. Famous Church should be on Sunlumio Street. I think they'll sell us the medicine.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, so we do have a quest. Okay, so this quest is he's gonna give us some kind of accessory, and it's gonna increase our tolerance. Okay. I like that they tell you what you get as a reward. Cool. Taking on requests. The reward for solving people's requests are not limited to just money or items. You can even unlock a new archetype. The harder the request, the greater the reward you can expect. You may be requested to slay certain monsters outside the city, for example. You can review requests you've already taken in the quest section of the main menu. Enemy difficulty is also noted there, so you don't have to tackle quests blindly. Some requests have time limits. If you fail to complete the request in a designated time, then it will be marked as expired. You can no longer acquire rewards for the request past the deadline, so keep an eye on your time. You can review deadlines in the quest section of the main menu. Okay. My girl doing over here? Hulkenberg. I apologize for making your shoulder the burden of captaincy, but if you have the strength the title demands, I trust you to wield it well. We cannot leave the Grand Cathedral in its current state. Shall we be off to it then? I have things to do. I see. Don't tarry over long then. Alright, thank you.
Whatever.
Oi, Elder. Lad, going somewhere? Up to you, of course, but I wouldn't go anywhere near the Grand Cathedral if I was you. Rumor has it that Luis, you know, the bloke, has sent his private army to occupy it. Unless you fancy losing your life, I wouldn't get tangled up with that lot. Knowledgeable man. If I may ask you just one thing, are you going to the Grand Cathedral? Hey, who told you that? Calm yourself, there's no need to be so wary. I won't say a word about it to anyone else. On the contrary, I'd like to help you. I got intel on monsters within the Grand Cathedral, and you can always use more information, couldn't you? Information? Yeah, I know what they call. I'm what some call an informant. I sell information. So how about it? Any interest in paying for knowledge? Okay. Buying intel gives you more than just what you've heard from the informant. It has various effects, such as unlocking information about enemies in battle using Analyze. Informants can be found sulking in taverns across Ecronia. Consider seeking them out, especially if you want hints about what to do next. You can view information you purchased in the item section of the main menu via the information panel. Okay, what do you have? Grand Cathedral. Oh, it's only 150? Go ahead, cop that. I see you're set on going to the Grand Cathedral. Be wary. I've heard that the place is a veritable den of monsters now. I must assume this is the work of that man, the necromancer. Just thought of the bones and corpses moving on their own sends chills down my spine. I've heard they're weak to light magic. In addition to the skeleton ones are weak to physical blows. In addition, the skeletal ones are weak to physical blows. Let your fists fly and smack them around a bit. I've also heard about moving stone statue. Couldn't tell you why, but there's statues in there that come to life. They apparently immune to sword attacks, so be careful. I've heard they're weak to wind magic, so if you're heading over there, keep light, wind, and weapons in your arsenal. That is all I know. I know little of your motives, but regardless, I hope you succeed. That man needs to be stopped to end this madness at the cathedral. Receive the scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later. Huh? As for my sources, well, that's privileged information I can't tell you, but rest assured they're highly reliable. Okay. Well, let me know if you need anything else you want to hear about. I know the city is like the back of my hand. I'll stay here a while, but my regular haunt is the Honeybee Inn. It does sound like his information could be useful to us, but the Honeybee Inn, a shady looking guy like him, a regular there? Okay, so he just sold me some shit and seems useful. Masked man. Greetings, elder boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, though. We're similar in a way. Have you heard of the Mastari tribe? Mastari tribe. We too are rarely seen in Grand Trod. I have. So you met the Mastari before, but I doubt you know. Don't you know about? I doubt you know everything about us. Yes. So then, any interest in our history? And why we live our lives secluded and oppressed? I'll share it if you'd like to know. Story history. Learning something more about them may help us better support those in need, right? Understanding the difference of cultures and points of view might improve your tolerance. That's going to take some time, so if you had plans for today, let's come back another time. What do you want to do? Not today. I see. Well, it doesn't have to be today. I'm always here. So I see we're going to have some of these instances where it's going to go down, baby. You, what business do you have at the magic shop? It's closed during the day anyway. Besides, this place, days might be numbered. Forget Liacone if the Igniter Cortisorium zeroes in on you. It's the gallows for sure. I know a proprietor used to be an army doctor back in the day. I'm doing everything I can to get them to look the other way. Place is too good to be busted. Okay. I forgot we do have this new technique where they're like, hop on your sword. I forgot about it because, it's a new day. I haven't played today. So, hold on. Where do I see quests? Travelers' voices in request. You can see the other travelers' party formation details required from the cleared the quest while viewing requests. View the details under okay. So, Pagan's Dilemma. More task forward. Move the Moore's task forward. Ain't this the one where he says he wants me to get the healer to rank 10? Yeah, okay. And this is the one we just picked up, and this is where we had this from the beginning of the game, and then this is our current operation. Alright, so these are like favors and searches. Alright. Man in pain. Hey, did you hear that? It sounded like a cry of pain somewhere nearby. Look, he's skateboarding on his sword. It's kind of crazy. Man in pain. Hey, you there. Do you have any medical herbs? My stomach is killing me. It's in pretty rough shape. A medical herb would go a long way. And you have 29 on hand. Want to give him a share? Thank you.
You saved me.
Ah, it's feeling a bit better. You're a kind one. People normally pay no mind to therapists like me, but you really helped me here. Here, take this, and thanks. Oh, he gave me hero essence. Okay. That was nice of you to make that man so happy. I hope he gets better. Huh?
I'm just incredulous.
Clamar beggars, seeing more and more of them these days. I heard they drifted in from some village that was attacked by a monster a while ago. Yeah, Halida, no, Halalala? Was it some name like that? Regardless, they're a disgrace to the Clamar name. Yeah. Okay, this is the dude that's like, hey, you can spend your money or your matched for money.
What is it? I'm in it.
Oh, that sword on your hip, that's quite the beaut. You're a mercenary too, being sent out to the Grand Cathedral or something? Not quite being sent out, but yes, actually. Hang on there. I was kidding when I asked. You serious? The state of the army is desperate if there's resorting to help of an Elda? In that case, let me give you a word of advice. I know some soldiers who made it out of the Grand Cathedral alive. A great many were afflicted with malady and poison. If you're really gonna go there, make sure you prepare yourself at the church or the general store. Alright, thanks.
What'll I do? What is it?
Dangerous world out there. Always best to have a weapon or two by your side. To be honest, I prefer an igniter, but those are priced beyond the means of your average commoner.
Hello there.
Oh, don't see many customers of your kind very often. Browse at your leisure, though. Your tribe's dealings are your own. What? Golden EP. Oh, they got a new weapon? But it's 50,000, Granddad. Okay, he does have some new shit, so it's interesting to see. Okay. I just sell all this shit? Eh. Alright, so he has a new weapon that's really, really expensive. Can't find a piece of armor that properly fits the contours of my body. What a disgrace.
What are you pining for?
An Elda in my store. There's a rare sight. Well, I'll say no more money if you pay. Okay, so they have two different. Okay. Alright, so you need like if you was to buy these two items, it would be 100,000. I never thought about it, but can I? What do you got? $75, 90. I don't even know where I got that thing from. The guard's talisman? Put that on. What does this do? Okay. I don't know. Just looking around, see what we can find. What?
Can I do? Excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me, you're the Elder Tribe. Have you had any negative experience while here in the town? Haven't had many. Why do you ask? Because many people in this town use tribal differences as an excuse to do the most outrageous things. I'm part of a group working to help people whose tribal origins make them the target for harassment. We exist in cities other than Grand Triad as well. Right now we're collecting funds, of course, for our cause. But this cause doesn't seem to interest most people, so we haven't been able to raise much money. Truly pains me to ask this of an elder like yourself, but if you could find it in your heart to support our cause, just 250 reeve or so, that alone could save a person from dire circumstances. Thank you, I swear I'll use your donation as the best as I can. I don't believe it. You really donated. Are you interested in our activities? If you don't mind, I could discuss this more with you. There aren't many who support this cause. I know I'm doing the right thing, but reality is so discouraging. If she's serious about helping people where she can, but seems kinda down, maybe we could cheer her up. Successfully encouraging the activists may help to hone my eloquence too. What do you think? Not yet. Let's not.
I see.
Oh, I see. Sorry for suddenly getting all fired up about it, but I'll still be making the rounds here in the future, so if you don't mind, let's talk again sometime. Okay. I don't wanna like blow the day not knowing like what's important. The medicine here is more expensive than next door. Does it really work any better? Maybe I should buy both to compare. I'll be furious if there's no difference.
And what is it you want?
I have a larger one. Okay, this is the merchant lady. What she got? Alright, nothing new, and we can't buy parch water. That man, he does as he pleases, all while concealing his true intentions. Sorry, pay no mind to what I've just said. Okay.
Awful. Just...
Didn't it show my boy skateboarding through there, bro?
Is this it?
Nervous soldier. Ah, damn bloody noble. I can't believe he's making me go to the mausoleum. It's not like he can go search unless the necromancer is caught. Let me look at the map. Okay. Okay. So there's nothing. Okay.
What a cursed devil. Ridiculous.
What in the world is that soldier grumbling about over there? Can he just concentrate on guarding? Soldier's morale is so low. Gotten outwitted by Luis, and now look at the things. Disgraceful.
Pardon?
And soldier tried to bring down Luis. Is he going to be branded a criminal for it? Why would he be? Look at the mess Luis made for the royal funeral, and he all but publicly declared he took the king's life with his own 2 hands. He was a soldier trying to take revenge on the Kingslayer traitor. He should get a statue, if anything. True enough, I suppose. I wouldn't want to think of the man as a common criminal. Not the only one. All the soldiers supporting Luis left Grand Tread on his fancy Skyrunner. Safe to say, all the boot left in Grand Tread, myself included, hate Luis's guts. I just hope if that poor man left any family behind that they're taken care of. And Demo Man Goddard? This is what happens when society trades their heroes, their demolition experts who help them with the restoration, like me, ignorant youths like Luis. What is youth anyway? A sin. That's what. Now is the time to reclaim what they took, to show them how to live right. He's right, damn it. Without a king like Goddard, they'll send us old folks straight to our graves. It's our time for respect. It's our time for adoration. This is our kingdom. Don't let the youth take it away from us. Wow. My lady, you must rest. For the time being, the rescue won't. No, I must wait until my husband returns. I know he'll come back, so please just... I think your husband might be eating boogers, girl.
It's quite fresh.
The panic in the cathedral is bringing more people. You there, you want to buy some of our water? Do I spend the 3K on this? This gives us MP. It's the only thing I've seen. I'm gonna grab 2 of these. I'm gonna buy these. I think they're important, and I can only buy 3. I'm gonna buy them because I haven't found any merchant selling MP recovery items other than her.
Fancy a chat?
Okay, she's talking about that water. Okay.
Cheers.
Thank you. Okay. If I ever get a chance to cook somewhere, I should try using this. We made enemies of Luis. Do you know what that means? It's not just the elite private army we need to worry about. Luis himself is an extraordinary mage. Once he draws that magic-imbued sword of his, the only thing that awaits is death. Ah, clocher. I think I'm saying that right. Clocher. I forget how that preacher dude said it. What we can do against an opponent like that? Why did I become a soldier to begin with? Whoa. Menacing knight. Hey, you and Alda? You don't work for Luis, do you? Don't assume based on my tribe. Whatever. But if you do anything suspicious, I'll send you straight to the gallows, you hear me? I'd like to see you try. Well, that's what I'd like to say, but we have nothing to gain and everything to lose if we start picking fights. Wait. It's the merchant dude. He have anything new? Soothing? Yeah, we already bought this. No, thank you. So, as I know, we went to the church. We need wisdom. We need wisdom to be able to use the purification thing. So that's kind of what I'm looking around for. Talking to people to see. Okay, so there's a quest right there. There's something there. Okay, so there's something over here. I stopped you. Launching a completed Brigida was a mad idea. That's obvious now. Hey, I shouldn't be here. I'm terrified of what'll happen if she sees me again. Wait, what is this? View of the royal capital.
Something up?
Why not take a break? There's a nice view and it's important to stop and smell the roses, you know. Besides, watching how people in Grand Triad might live will broaden your horizons. If I spend some time gazing at the scenery, my wisdom will broaden. Okay. So what's the plan? Not now. Oh yeah, that's fine. Don't forget to relax when you can. Okay, so we can sit on his bench and waste time. This won't be enough to cover the cost of tomorrow's meal. Oh, if only Halea were given a different fate. Talk to y'all here. This is that Brigitta. I remember you, Elda. Seems I was right about you not being a local. I've heard the rumors. My sources suggest you and Greece were working together. How did you know that? I own a magical Oneida shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Row. But if you needn't worry, I have no intention of turning you in exchange for my discretion, though, for the lack of better word, would you be willing to do a job for me? What job?
Yes.
A dangerous one, shall we say. I imagine a colleague of Grius would likely have the skill and discretion required, however. Perhaps I'd better look elsewhere. I didn't realize how young you are on first glance. I prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works to some degree. Too much risk otherwise. Don't want your death on my conscience. Retort in demonstration your royal virtues. You can gain the upper hand and win new supporters. Consider the type of ruler you would like to be and respond well when someone questions your capabilities. This lady has her own igniter shop. Right? I bet the pay would be crazy decent. Might be worth taking the job if it's nothing too crazy. At least describe the job, but I don't have that looks like the wisdom icon. That's what I'd like to say, but I don't have the wisdom to assess the danger for myself. If my wisdom were informed, I'd be able to judge if I can handle it. I'm not going to be held liable for putting a child in danger. This conversation is over. Shame, we can't even ask about it. Hey, just a thought, but she's not really seeing you as you, is she? Not that she thinks you're a bad guy, but she absolutely defining by your tribe and age. But if we can get her to see you as an actual person, I feel she'd tell us more. I bet we'd make an impression if we helped other people around town. Let's see if there's anything we can do for the people. Here, I bet I'll help you get better at seeing yourself apart too. I'll gather information for you, so if you ever unsure about it, just ask. Don't forget, we still have something about the Grand Cathedral too, got it? Okay, so she won't give me her quest. Let's see what the public were doing. Let's see. Okay, the Traveler's Voice. The Traveler's Voice is you can see how other players spent their time. It might serve as a good reference if you're curious. Wait, what? Okay, so 69% of people took in the scenery first, talked with a pagan, talked with an activist, heard a story from long ago. 31% of people spent time in the Labyrinth. So 31% went straight to the Grand Cathedral. 0% spent time at place or spent time with supporters. Necromancer takedown. Okay, so it's the same thing. So looks like a lot of people did spend time in town. That's what it's saying. They did some kind of activity here in the city.
Come off it.
This is the worst. Oh, and you're still here, Elda? Everything started to go wrong once you showed up. The face in the sky, the disaster at the cathedral, it's all just teachings of the sanctism foretold. Evil, sinful tribe. This is because you defied the teachings. Get out of Grand Triad at once.
Ridiculous. Oh,
An elder. Sorry, would you mind keeping your distance from? No, wait. Wait, are you perhaps an elder who has been frequently the Hushed Honeybee Inn of late? Am I that famous? You have business there?
Grand, innit?
Oh, you do not deny it. Oh, I'm jealous. You see, I work at a very high-end hotel and as an apprentice cook, but so far I've been entrusted with our chores. My dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisines of the city, and the Hushed Honeybee has caught my nose, if you will. I made a mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go, but they stopped me cold. If I learn how to cook from the parapets, it will damage our kitchen's reputation, they said.
What am I to do?
They told me if I get caught setting a foot in Sunshade Row, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm a Nadia, and he doesn't even trust me. It's the same tired prejudices. Nadias are liars and cheats and so on. So, if it's not too much trouble, could I ask for your help with something? I'd like you to go help out with cooking at the Hushed Honeybee and report back to me about what it was like. The only catch is my employer has some high priority guests coming soon, so if possible, I'd like you to get back to me by June 19th.
Please, if there's anything you can do.
I'd like to learn about the ingredients, what the kitchen is like, and of course, to taste the food. Naturally, I'll make it worth your while. How's that sound?
Thank you much.
Oh, thank you so much. You're truly kind. Agreeing to help a stranger you only just met. I'll finally know what makes that kitchen tick.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, so okay. Oh, okay. So I'll get magic items that give you magic and wisdom and money. Okay.
Come on.
Just takes that you're agreeing to help that guy, but I suppose Fabine has helped us a lot, so it wouldn't hurt to pay her back by helping in the kitchen. From what I heard, the Hush Honeybee is really busy at night, so when the sun sets, let's ask Fabine what we can do to help. Okay, so we have to go there at night. All right.
That's how it's gonna be, is it?
Listen up, people. We made it to Grand Trad. Got it. Got a bit of unfortunate news for you, though. There's been a monster outbreak in the Grand Cathedral, not unlike what happened in your hometown. What? I thought we finally escaped the attack on the villages by coming here.
It's gonna be, is it? Oh,
Hey, you know about the ruins called Belga Corridor? Apparently there's a monster they call the Guptaros. They're even passing by a risk, they say. Even passing by as a risk, they say. They say I've got cargo and people to transport. Being a coachman's not easy work, I tell you. Anyway, that's what I learned from a colleague of mine. I recommend entering and exiting Grand Trad through the Tradia gate right here. The royal funeral is drawing a lot of visitors. We can't be sure if misfits didn't slip through the cracks. We know it's a hassle, but using the gate is for your own safety as well as the city's. And dead people? They dead or they just sleep?
what to do, what to do.
Another week, another load of bodies. Tells you how bad things have gotten in the Tradia desert, I suppose. Being green recruits with no real world experience to handle it is just feeding more meat into the grinder. If we only had skilled mercenaries. It must have been done in by the desert. You know, the one we crossed to get here? It was crawling with monsters. Thinking back, we were lucky to make it out alive. With just a sword to protect us. Now that we're stronger, I hope we can make a difference. Gallus is right. The casualties may seem to be mounting even outside the city. Maybe we can do something to help. That stupid shit. The guntlet rubber. Patty Elder. Oh, is that a fairy I see? Haha, real fairy. Well, I'll be.
Sure.
Look, I know I'm rare, but do we need to make such a big deal of it? I should explain, my family has something of a history with fairies. A boy As a boy, my parents would even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one? So you grew up on fairy tales. No wonder you got fairies on the mind. If I listen to the man's tale, my imagination might approve. Okay, I don't want to do that. What do you think? I'm busy right now. It's certainly not to force you. Let me know if you ever get curious, though. Okay.
That's terribly unfair.
Stubborn little stain. What do you think you're doing here? Off with it already. You're a blight on our fair city. I suppose it's not surprised your ears don't work properly. When did all these undesirables creep into our streets?
Closure, oh closure.
Okay, so we want to go in this church, see about that medicine. Woman. Inviting an elder into the church at a time like this. The sanctors should know that even holy beneficence has its limits. Should I not be here? Obviously not. Your very presence here goes against the doctrine. It's sacrilege. The scriptures tell us that the elder are a dangerous tribe. They are inheritors of a treacherous magic that undermines the tenets of sanctism. The church offers charity to people, but the truly devout know that the elder are not people. Damn. Leave this place at once and be quick about it. Hey, I'm more than happy to leave you to your hate if that's what the church teaches. Let's get what we came for and be on our way. Closure. Closure. I see you're an elder and I'll not turn you away. If you come here with a purpose, however, I'll do what I can to keep it brief. Thanks. I think. Anyway, we've heard that you sell a medicine called the breath of fresh air here. Yes, you say. We typically only make particular remedy available to those who have accepted the light of sanctism, but I'll let it be known that we practice generosity by special exception for an elder. You may discriminate your sincerity by purchasing it for 500 reeve. For an elder? You're raising the price because of his tribe? Surely you would not expect a vulgar tribe to stand as equal among the blessed. Our teachings forbid it. Thus I ask you to demonstrate your sincerity. Bear in mind to even sell that is given you. That is, give them to you as a taboo. I appreciate a show of gratitude for more than words of protest. Okay? Now, how may I assist? I mean, 500 is very fucking cheap, right? It's not a lot. Now, I'm pretty sure I can't use this until I have level 2 wisdom. Yeah, okay. We got the bread. Let's take it back to Sunshade Row. Okay. So we have the quest done, but does completing this quest, like turning the stuff in for the quest, does it pass the time? Oh, hey, remember the shopkeeper you spoke to at the niter shop? She was so cryptic. Okay. I didn't want to do that. I pressed the wrong button. So before I give it to him, I'm going to drop a save. Just to see, to make sure. Because if it moves the day across by completing that quest, I don't want to do it. Wait, we're going the wrong way already. I'm lost. I don't remember this dude being here. What are you staring at? Got no executions planned for the time being. Do you give me my job? Sorry, I got no plans on stepping down. You sure?
lifesaver.
Yeah, because if it passes the time, I don't want to turn it in yet. 8, 9, 10. We're on this one. 10, 11, 12. Let's save over this real quick. My dear followers at the Breast of Our did you get that from me? Of course.
Thank you so very
Oh,
much.
praise. Praise be. I give you the deepest thanks. With this, my daughter can be cured. I apologize for having so little faith in you. People have been quite anxious since the incident at the Cathedral, so prices on everything have increased. On top of that, the discrimination against the Mustari and other minor tribes has only worsened. Hardly any shops will serve me. But I digress. Allow me to return this favor. Hardly seems worth the praise to do something as simple as purchase medicine. It was wrong that this problem exists within the country is in the first place. What you did means the world to me. Thank you truly for saving my daughter's life. Please, you must take this as a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, we got a rusted accessory and we got some increased tolerance.
All right.
How much? Okay. So the real question is, how much do you need to level? I hear a voice. The presence glows. Comes from the splendid virtues already dwelling within thee. The glow serves thee best in the kindling and flame thy followers trust in thee. Gather the royal virtues and fulfill thy destiny. Your character is measured by the 5 royal virtues, each of which can be increased in various ways. Honing royal virtues, courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination will help you solve the followers' problems and improve your relationships with them. You might improve your virtues by working and aiding people or testing your courage. Try talking with Gallica for ideas. She knows a lot about the town and can give you information. Accessory? I'm not sure. I'm sorry, but what does it do? It's so rusty I can't tell what it is. I've heard you can get it appraised at a shop. Anywhere will do, I'm afraid. I don't know more about it, as none of those places will serve me. Crying out loud, they won't even let you shop? Thank you though. We should get this looked at, Ozins. Excuse me, but I must now administer the medicine to my daughter. Thank you again, and may the divine relic bless this kind young man. Okay, so it does not progress time. Okay. So we know all the things we can do. So what I think I'm gonna do, I guess I can go to a shop and... No, I'll wait on that. So I think the smart thing to do would be rest on the bench, because we want to increase our wisdom. Because if we increase our wisdom, we can purify that weapon we got, right? So I say we rest on the bench and get the wisdom from that, and that should make it nighttime. And then we go to the Hushed Honeybee Inn and help cook and complete the quest for your boy over there, which will give us more wisdom, and hopefully that's enough to level us up. And if we can get leveled up to the next level, we can purify stuff at the church. We also might be able to talk to this girl here and get this quest, whatever she has. So that sounds like the thing I'm going to do.
Something up?
We're gonna rest.
Okay. Whoa.
The streets are packed, but at least it's not a huge crowd as the royal funeral had. Sure, a bunch of nobles on the main street and are around the Grand Cathedral. I see some Clamar, Rogue, and even some Ishkia. But if you head to the back streets, you'll see more Parapus. I guess that's what a class divided looks like. And then there's you, the only Elder in town. It's crazy how people will say the most vile things right in front of your face. Yeah, I don't let it get to me.
Listen.
It doesn't really bother me. Very strong of you, but if anything does get under your skin, make sure to speak up. Let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
Well,
Personally, I don't see much difference amongst the tribes, but I bet a lot of people would disagree with me there. Gazing out at the sight of the capital with Gallica makes you feel like you've brought in my wisdom.
All right.
Okay, so I got 2 points for that. Gallica and I headed home while discussing the people in the stores we passed along the way. On days you don't visit the dungeon, you'll have enough energy left for activities at night. You can visit followers that are only available at night, or hone your royal virtues. Gallica might have advice for you to do that. Back to the Hushed Honeybee Inn. Alright, well, there's somebody here. It looks like he might have a quest. Or is that that's the information dude, right?
If you could help.
The only thing to brighten up at times like this would be seeing a smile on an innocent child. Just look, Marie is so sad, I can't even bear to look at her. Things like this are hard to cope with, even for adults.
If you could help.
True, Granddad.
I'm just... Hello?
Well, if it ain't one of the Grius' chums, I have to tell you, it was a real shame what happened to him. But don't you worry, friend. Everyone around here owed that man a great deal. I got no clue what your situation is, but I won't turn you into the authorities. I have some secrets of my own, to be honest. Everyone here does.
Fancy a bit of info?
That is the info, man. He probably don't have... Oh, he does have new stuff. Learn about the ingredients you can acquire in Grand Trad, and learn about the man who sells the ingredient only a select clientele in the Grand Cathedral. Okay.
Hey!
There's a lot of ingredients available in Grand Trad, right? If you want to cook something. Bunch sells dough meat, and other shops sell red grass. The water shop sells pristine clear water. Well, same as any city, really. And if my memory serves, I heard something about being able to make a dish from Fabian's hometown. Why not try it out? Okay. Cool. Secret of the red grass shop. Spending all my money on this shit. There's a stall at the markets in front of the Grand Cathedral that sells red grass. You know, that herb that Fadine uses in certain dishes of hers. Matter of fact, red grass originates from the region where you'll find Fabienne's hometown. It's not that far from Grand Trade, but the herb is difficult to find here. For that reason, the shop owner only sells to his trusted regulars. Any stranger who tries to buy it is likely to get shooed away. But you're no stranger, are you? You already know Fabine, of course, and you also acquaintance of Grius. So, if that's what you're after, try mentioning him to the shopkeep. Get on the list of regulars of his, and you'll be able to obtain a fairly valuable ingredient. Okay. So now, can I go outside without passing the time? Like, say I go out and I go to the store over there. Can I come back and talk to her?
What now?
Alright, I'm gonna have to make a dummy save. I'm gonna make a dummy save, is what I'm gonna call it. So 4 is gonna be my dummy save, just in case, like, cause I don't know what progresses the time and shit. So can I just go outside, and if I don't do anything, like, I don't know what progresses the time. Like, I don't know.
Sure.
happened?
Cause there's a store up here that only opens at nighttime?
You mean a lifesaver? The Grand Cathedral, why?
There we go. I wanted to check it out. Pile of books.
Incredible.
All the magic books here are ones that were declared forbidden though they don't seem to be for sale. If the church catches word of this, I doubt they'll go easy on them. The shopkeeper have a lot of guts opening a place like this right in the middle of Grand Trod.
Say there.
I hear you were with Grius at the Honeybee Inn and Elder besides. This must be interesting over there. Friend of Grius can be trusted, I suppose. Let's not discuss the legality of my goods. The world shouldn't revolve around the privileged few who can afford expensive igniters. Consequently, my wares are distinguished by their affordability and utility. Well, I expect for the rings, that is, they're most valuable and not easy to handle as an igniter. Only a true mage could utilize their real power. If you're confident in your magic abilities, why not give them a chance? Oh, he sells throwables, like ice chunks. Okay. Whoa. Praetorian cloth carried by the renowned bodyguard reduces turn icon cost of guard command by half. Paper doll that summons a shadowy projection, able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions use turn icons as normal, so you can do 2 attacks? Is that what that means? Oh, sounds really powerful. Shaped like a bird's beak, it's a plague mask. Shaped like a bird beak, the mask used to prevent the spread of disease. Stone mask utilizes magical energy to improve circulation. Charm resembling spider's web. It is said to trap evil spirits. Garlic aromatics. A potpourri pouch. A potpourri? Is that what they're trying to say? Like a potpourri instead of potpourri. Alright. With the intention of grabbing odor. Potpourri pouch. With nostalgic fragrance. Mint charm. Okay, so it prevents sleep, prevents forget. Hacks, paralysis, poison. Okay, so these seem like they're pretty good items. Okay. So he sells some like high accessories and some magic items, which is fine. This accessory right, these two right here are probably really fucking good. Probably. Okay. Good to know. That's like one of the things I wanted to do. Wanted to see like what. Oh, through the power of archetype, I can hear the voice of the past heroes. We shall done. Okay. Okay. I think I already done this. I was trying to open a map. I hit the wrong button. Oh man, like it's kind of hard to tell if quests change, because I know we talked to people out here. Oh, you can teleport directly to like weapon shops and shit. I'm gonna go back here.
Please, if you can help, I'm just incredulous.
Yeah.
You always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, you can lend me a hand with preparing food. If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted beedu. Looks like Fabine is having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so at least we can do is return the favor and help her out if we can. You help with puberty. Okay. That reminds me, there was someone who wanted to know what it was like helping with the cooking here. We should knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Should we help? Well, we don't have... I don't think we have red grass. Let's do this.
You're a big help.
I appreciate the help. Now, let's get you into the kitchen, shall we? Hopefully it's the right choice.
Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put them in that pot.
Oh, right.
The finishing touch and the addition of fruit as a secret. I forgot to ask how to prepare it. What should we do? Hide it under the plate. What are we putting on there? Fruit. Grate it in it in cinnamon and simmer it? I mean, I guess.
In that case,
We should grate the fruit and then let it cook in the same pot with the fish.
Whoa.
Interesting, it'll definitely soak up that fruit flavor if we simmer everything together. Huh. Fruity fish. Gallica and I poured our hearts into the preparation. Dish draws in with the aroma of fresh fruit. Let's serve it to the customer.
I knew it.
Customer wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this, Ozens. Looks like I did a good job helping out. I feel like tolerance has improved.
all right.
Okay, so we got 3. Didn't we get some tolerance already? I continued to help out as the night went on. Oh, right. Someone wanted to hear more about the honeybee. Should visit that young man on Sun Lumio Street.
Time marches on.
Okay,
and the
that's our
age of
first
the
day.
King draws
Proper.
nearer.
That necromancer mentioned the day of calamity. Pretty ominous. But what does it even mean? Luis's orders or not? 'Twas the necromancer who committed the acts of brutality we witnessed at the royal funeral. He undoubtedly prepared more of the same.
Right.
Well, we're going to put a stop to that corpse-robbing bastard before that happens. If the state army can't handle him, then let it fall to us to do it. Day of calamity. We were warned about it just 9 days away. We need to stop that necromancer before then. So we got like nine days.
What happened?
Alright. So I doubt anything I doubt anything changed, but
Boy, there.
I saw a man set up his mash pouch around here, and well, I was a damn fool. I wanted to catch it immediately, but it ain't raining today. Worse is the weather, the better the conversion rate. So the sun comes down, you'll get less.
Humans. Just constant. What's it all got to do with us anyway?
I keep pressing that wrong button for the map.
All right then.
Just looking to see. That's the lady that was like, hey, you want to do this? Or some shit. Alright, I need to talk to your mans right here.
What on earth are you doing? Oh.
Ah, perhaps you've helped out at the Hushed Honeybee Inn? Please tell me what it was like there. So, the cooking is... I recounted him the full story of my time as the sous chef. I see, so it's all in the preparation. I'm hearing you right. It sounds like Miss Fabine is rather particular about the ingredients she uses. This red grass you mentioned, not just anyone can get their hands on that here, can they? I knew she was no ordinary innkeeper, and I believe I mentioned that the place I work serves high-class clientele, and the head chef is not to mention the customers. Put too much emphasis on tribe. Just being a Nadia, I get a cold shoulder from the Clamar and Rogue nobles in particular, to be expected in society as it stands today. The head chef doesn't want people like that to even see me holding a knife. Probably why he sticks with me with all the busy work and chores. I suppose I should be grateful I have a job at all, honestly. But still, there are a lot of days when I question why I'm putting up with any of this. So, I just wanted confirmation of a simple fact. I think I've always known to be true that the skill of a chef has nothing to do with one's tribe. Hearing about the Hush Honeybee has renewed my inspiration to keep cooking. I don't know where it'll take me, but I'm ready to throw myself into the proverbial frying pan. Oh, and of course, I need to thank you properly for what you've done here. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Hi? So he gave me some magic items, which is very useful. And the wisdom, hopefully.
Now then.
Oh, he gave me 4. Okay, I see now. You need to get it to the little notches. Okay, I see the little notches. So there's like 4 levels, 5 levels to a stat. Alright, cool. So we hit level 2 as we wanted to. Cool. Wisdom, 'tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge to discern the truth from falsehood. A conqueror needs the precise kindling with which followers' passion may be inflamed. For better or worse, we learned about this country's attitudes towards different tribes. Who knew prejudice would even extend to cooking? But it's heartening to know people are working to make it better. So we got to keep up our own fight too. All right, cool. Now, dude said there's a man at the church that will sell you red grass. A merchant.
But why?
Close your Close your eye, oh, close your eye. Close your eye. Let us share our faith.
This man only sell this shit at night or something? Oh yeah, we got 2 things we can do. Nice. Foreman's jacket and this? Wait, what? Oh, you need ingredients. You need blessed water. Oh, I bought that from that lady, huh? Might have to go see her then. Alright, we're definitely doing this for sure. Blessed power. Ooh, 144, 95 hit. Normal attacks become fire affinity. Dope. Purification. Yeah, we're gonna need some more of that shit. Big defense. 3 evasion. It reduces the damage from being hit by your weakness. Hell yeah. Thank you. Already in at 1 hour and 4 minutes. Yeah, I don't know where that dude that we're talking. I think there's a dude by the church that will sell you some
What is it?
thing, but maybe he only spawns at night or something. Maybe I need to go look at my notes. I want to go buy some more of that blessed water before I pick up the quest from that lady.
What is it? Hang on a minute, you.
Because if I need it, I need to have it, right?
It's quite fresh.
Oh no, that's not the same thing. Oh.
Aha.
Maybe it's the dude over here.
can hardly believe such
One of those dudes is the butcher, and then there's a... Oh, no.
Now what am I to do?
Butcher. Water girl. The meat man. Where's this other dude at? I can't find him.
Can hardly believe.
Oh, here he is. Herb seller. Interested in some earth? Sorry. Do you know Grius? Grius, don't tell me you're the one who's been hanging around the honeybee and friends of his. Truly, I came from the same town as Fabian, so Grius and I met a long time ago. That man helped me countless times. It's quite sad to hear of his passing, though I think that deep down I always knew that things with him would end like this. Anyway, could I possibly turn away a friend of Greeks? So, were you looking for some of my red grass? Buy as much as you like. 150. Wait, what? I'll take 4 for 500. Yeah, sure. Seems like a useful cooking ingredient. You have easy running. I'm buying it.
Thanks.
Great. 4 red grass then. Thank you kindly for your generosity. Feel free to come by again anytime. Alright. So I have 4.
Can hardly believe such
And as far as I know, we need... Alright, we're gonna make sure. Buy 1 more of these. Because you need red grass, that water, and meat. From the meat man. We're the meat man. To make that shit. So now I have enough to make 4 or whatever that thing is. Cool.
All right then.
Alright, we gotta go. We're gonna go talk to Brigitte. And then we'll make the cut. All I can do. We're already 1 hour in. And I'm hungry. Talk to her again. Please describe the job. I put my overflowing wisdom on display. I'll be able to stand on ground with people as powerful as this woman. Okay, it worked out. Well, I suppose you really are more than you seem. I certainly can't imagine Greece would have worked with any normal child. Glad to hear it. Now, I'd like to see what you're made of.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Huh?
My name is Brigitte. I run the shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned. Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
I suppose they make some things easier?
Aha! Situationally easier, but not broadly useful, eh? You have a good grasp of it then. Alright, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
I'm afraid that's a secret.
Are you trying to be funny? At least you're not short on nerve.
She didn't like that reply.
Then, I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the god of sanctism. Well, That's enough for me. Yes, I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task. The fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that bears discussion right now.
What do you think? It does seem like she could use the help, but...
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals. Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
It's a strange request, but someone connected Greece probably wouldn't try to trick us. It doesn't seem like a bad deal between compensation and treasure.
I hope you've no objections to the job.
I don't, because if it's like a mini dungeon I can get out and grind before I actually do the main thing that we need to do, I think that might be good. Alright.
Understood.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
Okay.
This one's important.
No deadline. 2.5 stars. Increases our courage, gives us a poise igniter, and gives us some money. Okay.
It's here. Just think of the goodies that might be hiding inside.
Okay. Goodies.
And right there's a ladder.
Huh?
And right there's a labyrinth. Here's where we are now. Here's where we are now.
Okay. I don't know what those marks are. They're kind of weird.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot.
Okay.
You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street.
Okay.
Don't die out there now.
Okay. The monster at the Belga corridor, right? A bit of information. An informant would know something about it. Hunting outside the city is a good idea, but don't forget, our mission is the Grand Cathedral. To get there, you can exit from the south gate or speak with me, and I'll call the carriage for you. Alright, so she just gave me a hint and told me to go talk to the info broker dude. He might have some info for us. Always go the wrong way when I come in here.
Well, you're not getting off the hook for that. You'll be a lifesaver. No, hell,
I don't know if I want to rush there where he's not here. Where you at? Man. Alright, homies and honeys, I am going to go ahead and make the cut in this episode right here. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. You'll be back for the next. Gonna be OUT out. Deuce.